Today we're going to show you how to do a proper flush. You can buy anything like this. It doesn't really matter which flush it is. You know, the more expensive, it's not better. Just any flush. This is the one I'm using. It's made by Motormetric. I probably paid, what, $4.99 at AutoZone. But this is how you use it that makes a difference. What you have to do is you have to remove all the spark plugs, of course the coils and the coil wires and whatnot, and put a little bit of this stuff inside there, and just a little bit, maybe a couple of teaspoons, because what's happening is you're trying to release all the gunk and, you know, sludge that's stuck on the rings, on the piston rings, and you're not going to get that if you just pour it directly into the oil, to the crankcase through the oil fill. So let me show you exactly what's going on. Okay, so this is a piston, and it carries the rings right here, and right here. Up here is the compression ring, the second compression ring. It has two oil rings, like this one here, two of them, and in between them it has the spacer. And this is the spacer. It's like a little spring that kind of pushes them out. Well, what happens is you get sludge and gunk and all kinds of stuff that gets caught in there from the oil, and it has a drainage system right here. See how it has this hole? That's what gets clogged. Now if I try to do it in this one, well, this one does go through, but there are some of them that get clogged up, like this one. See, this one does not want to go through. I could cram it through, but it's clogged. So by putting the motor flush inside the where the spark plug goes, it goes into the combustion chamber, falls right on top of here, and it begins to drain right into the areas that you want to clean, which is these. These are the real areas you want to clean, because if these get clogged, you're not going to get any type of flow, because the oil is supposed to flow through there and go down into the crankcase. And if it's clogged, what's it going to do? It's going to push it right back into the combustion chamber. You're going to be burning oil. So that causes a lot of problems, and we don't want that, of course. So this is why you might want to do it this way. Although the directions might tell you differently, this I've been doing for many years, and it's worked out very well. Okay, let's take out the coils and the spark plugs. First, of course, I'll disconnect this. That's already disconnected. And this is kind of cool because it has coil and plug on one side, and it just has the wires on the other, so it's real easy to take out. Just like twist a little bit. Well, it's not that easy, huh? There we go. There's one. There we go. There's the other one. Now let's get the spark plugs out. I was just part of the plug to get them out because they're deep in there, so that's pretty easy if it cooperates here a little bit. There we go. Whoops. And the last one. Okay, so we got the spark plugs out. Now what we're going to do next is put a little bit of the engine flush in there. I've already done this. It's already in there. But what you do is you just pour a little bit in there, maybe a couple of teaspoons, couple of teaspoons there, here, there, and then you let it soak overnight. You know, don't start it right up because you'll really mess up if you do that. You got to let it drain overnight through the piston rings so it gets into the chamber. Make sure and check them, make sure it's empty. I always use something to stick inside there to make sure there's nothing inside the combustion chamber before you fire it up. But usually overnight it'll drain straight in there. Okay, we'll get back to that as soon as this finishes soaking. Alright, so it's been 24 hours. I let it soak overnight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the screwdriver, you can use anything long, put it in here. Check if there's anything in there. It's pretty much dry. Check them one by one. Pretty much. There's nothing. Okay. And nothing here. Okay, so I'm going to put the spark plugs back on, put the coils and the wires back on, then we'll fire it up and let it do its thing. Okay, so now that the spark plugs are all in, you go ahead and you start the car. You let it run for 5 minutes idling. You don't rev it, just let it idle for a little bit and let it clean itself out. There's all the smoke and everything coming out of the tailpipe. All the gunk and everything just burning up. That's making a real good cleaning on your engine. I mean, it's going to burn like that for a while. Look at all that. That's quite a bit. That's all the stuff, the crud and everything else got stuck in your rings and inside the combustion chamber. Everything's getting cleaned out. This is something else. I gotta actually stand back here because look at that. That's a good cleaning. Okay, so let it run for 5 minutes. After you're done, change the oil, change your filter obviously, put whatever grade oil goes to the car, and you're done. Thanks for watching.